The massive global hack of the Microsoft Exchange email server software was first discovered in January and began infecting tens of thousands of accounts worldwide in late February. Earlier this week, the Biden administration called out China for the cyber attacks. Beijing said the allegations were fabricated.
中方再次强烈要求美国及其盟友停止
China once again strongly requests the U.S. and its allies to stop cyber theft and cyber attacks targeting China. Stop pouring dirty water over China on the issue of cybersecurity.
On Monday, U.S. President Joe Biden accused the Chinese government of protecting the hackers.
The Chinese government, not unlike the Russian government, is not doing this themselves, but are protecting those who are doing it, and maybe even accommodating them being able to do it.
NATO, the European Union, Australia, Britain, Canada, Japan, and New Zealand have joined the Biden administration in accusing Beijing of sponsoring malicious cyber activity. The U.S. has charged 4 Chinese nationals in connection to a state-led espionage campaign targeting the U.S. and other countries.
The indictment alleges that 3 of the 4 defendants were intelligence officers with China's Ministry of State Security, or MSS. They implemented the alleged cyber attacks through front companies in order to conceal the government's role in the illicit scheme.
But the Biden administration has not penalized Beijing with sanctions or diplomatic expulsions, as it did in response to Russian cyber attacks in recent months.
They're worried about China retaliating, probably against U.S. companies that are doing business inside of China. And I think there's probably difficulty in getting a number of the allies, probably smaller European states with close economic relations with China, to go along with any broad sanctions on China.
The White House said the investigation on foreign cyber attacks is ongoing and it is not ruling out future punitive measures.
This is not the conclusion of our efforts as it relates to cyber activities with China or Russia.
China says it opposes all forms of cybercrime and claims most cyber attacks come from the U.S. Analysts say countries including the U.S., China, and Russia routinely engage in cyber espionage and are unlikely to stop.
I am more hopeful that we can have some type of agreement on attacks that are destructive, so that either destroy data or destroy systems. The ransomware attack on the Colonial Pipeline, which forced Colonial to take the pipeline offline for several days, is the type of attack that we want to come up with some agreed shared norms with China and Russia and others.
In 2015, then President Barack Obama and Chinese leader Xi Jinping agreed the 2 countries will mitigate cyber attacks and investigate cyber crimes originating within their borders. But this latest cyber rift will likely deepen tensions in the U.S.-China relationship. Patsy Widakuswara, VOA News.